Hello and welcome to this video about how to log into your Shelby account. By now, you should have received an email that looks something like this. If you have not received an email, just let me or Maria know and we can check what email we have in our new database. Very excited to be bringing this to you, and we feel like that over time we can really make a lot of use of this for communication, for community planning, and all sorts of things. So this is what the email looks like that you should have received. And this is a new member called St. Andrews. So dear Saint, you have been given a Shelby account, and you can make use of these different links down here. You can see you can log in here. So when you click on that, it will take you to the next login screen. And here's where you would see your username, which is case sensitive. In this case, Saint.Andrews, and then your temporary password. There are other links you can explore on your own in that email about downloading the app, video tutorials about logging into the app, database login, and then ultimately we'll have a video about profile and privacy controls as well that allows you to control the information that is seen in the directory and online. So the next screen we'll look at is when you click on, you can log in here, you'll see this screen. And I encourage you to log in on an actual desktop computer. Sometimes on a phone, it doesn't show you everything. And so this is, these are screenshots taken from an actual computer and not on your phone. So this is what you'll see when you click on that link. So you put in your username here and your password, which is also case sensitive. Anytime you see login with ministry ID, please ignore that. Without getting into the why of it, it just confuses the issue. So the next screen, you see here, I've put in my name, Saint.Andrews, and then the password, and then you click login. And that will take you to this screen. You can see at a glance different things to click on. The online directory, I'm not going to click on it and show people's names, but if you are a member of St. Andrews, then you can see the directory. But unfortunately, at this time, for security purposes, that's only for members. Over time, we may, add recurring visitors that have been here for a while to the directory group, but for now, it's only current and active members of St. Andrews. And so here is what you see when you click on your profile. You can either click on this little round button up here with your initials, or you can click on My Info, and that takes you to your profile screen. And here is where you'll see your giving history, and that includes also checks and any other things. It doesn't necessarily have to be through Shelby's online giving platform, because when Maria processes the offertory, then she applies it to your account. So you'll be able to see any giving history here. And also it shows your information. You can try to change that information at some point. Unfortunately, but at this moment, we don't allow people to change their own personal information. But what you do is you make the change and then hit, I believe it's request change, and that lets Maria know that to make that change, and she'll make that change. You can also see groups that you're a part of. So eventually we'll have everything from sewing ministry to youth to children, different groups set up here. And next we'll be going to the account tab. And this is where you would change your password. So if the password we send is not super secure, so here's where we encourage you to create a new password. There's create the password, confirm password, and not on the screen, but you'd hit save when you're done. These over here, please don't change them for now, because if you opt out of mass emails, then any communications that we send to you through the database, you will not receive. So if you could, just for now, don't touch any of these options. If you feel like eventually it's too many emails, you can always come back in here and change it. But for now, until you get familiar with it, just kind of leave the default settings. And then here on the top right, these little 9 dots, you'll see options. Membership is this what we're in right now. The calendar, the Give Now, it will take you to our donation page. And eventually we do have a worship planning module that we will be using. Unfortunately, right now we're running into some technical difficulties, but this would be where we'll be coordinating ushers and anybody else that's serving in worship. And then next we have, we're excited to say we have an online calendar now. So next you'll see, this is a basic online calendar for now. We're in the midst of populating it and adding things to the calendar. There's lots going on at the church, but we're not going to put everything on the church-wide calendar. Like you won't see all the sofa lessons or children's place or building blocks events that are happening. This is just going to be a view for church-wide events. For example, here's the Sermon Sync class on Sunday mornings. Right now, all of our Sunday schools are Zoom only, but here is what you see when you click on Sermon Sync class. So it shows you a description, and then also it'll give you the ability to contact the leader of that group. So you just click on that and it opens up an email to Bill. And that's pretty much it. Getting you logged in successfully is the first hurdle. And these are the same login credentials that you will be using to log into the app when you download that. So make sure to watch the app video. And if you change your password, then you also need to change your password when you log into the app. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you online or at church.